back again. Shout out open-minded people everywhere.
Shout out.
Multiversics.
Diversic multi.
Basically. Or Lupe. You guys ask.
So who's this guy? What's he do for songs? No, just
Wow.
kidding. Edit this
But-
out.
Went through that already. You mother. You know who Lupe is. He's a destroyer. He's a
Wave files,
creator.
man.
He's a fourth dimensional MC. Dots and lines, lyrics. You need him.
Dumb It Down was just brilliant.
Spit hot fire like dialing on a Chappelle skit.
Yeah. Wow.
And
I did not expect that. Is this a commercial? Nope. Is that Robert Johnson? Gotta be. Oh, could be Bob Dylan. Yeah. Chuck Berry. Got Chuck Berry on the wall up there. King of rock and roll.
You look just like how I'ma be. Sacred geometry. In line, in line, in line, in line, in line. The angels that come on time. Go straight. Don't sign. You look just like how I'ma be. Sacred geometry.
dude, this shit's
Sign, S-I-N-E. Go, 3 angels in kind on time, go straight, don't sign. The trigonometric. I'm going to try that again. The trigonometric function that is equal to the ratio of the side opposite a given angle in a right triangle to the hypotenuse.
It's Lupe, man. Break it down. Make you look up.
See, I think the
definition.
hypotenuse is the long section of a right angle triangle.
Dude, this beat is
But
bonkers.
anyways,
You know
wow.
what I'm saying? It's vibrating like a motherfucker.
On time, go straight.
Right now, like, I mean, that's freaking awesome. Like,
You look
I
just
can't
like
wait until he
another
expands on his
sacred
concept
geometry.
in the song, in the verses. Like, to hear what he has to say.
Don't sign. Yeah. With a platinum plaque, just like Robin, George, and Jack. The mind fears with the blinds high, but I'm here on the blind side, hanging up to the line dies. Then off the hook for the crimes tried. Get awful looks from the tribe. Unlawful jokes we can climb. Sky, that's Robin Hood. Arrows of the rich steel in Hollywood and featherweight. I step by step, let it escalate till you get it. We'll tell you if I hit it. We can make pies, we don't fidget. Exhibit, pimp my ride exquisite. We G's, coach us back if we die in business. My lord is my chemist. My sword is some Kemet, Egyptian fonts and unks. Scottish rites with Mont Blancs, let us stop. Yeah, I walk as my father walked. Master builder is what I thought. You look just like how I'ma be.
Man.
Sacred geometry. In line, in line, in line, in line, in line. The angels that come on time, go straight.
Don't
Dots and
sign.
lines.
What?
Stay on the dotted line. Dots and lines. You look like just like sacred geometry. Like how I'ma be sacred geometry.
No line, no line, no line, no line.
3
no
angels
line.
in kind
3
on
angels
time.
in
Go
kind.
straight.
Don't sign.
Sign.
Like,
S-I-N-E.
that sign, I think, is the right angle, and
Yeah.
and the hypotenuse is the straight across
Learn
the
something every
two
day.
and the gap.
Just like how I'ma be. Sacred geometry. In line, in line, in line, in line, in line. The angels that come on time, go straight. Don't sign. Yeah. What a golden means, so the overseer gets overseen, and the overhears of the older themes can see the bell but don't know the rings. The rings are not sounds, but circles. You wear these on your virtuals. See through levels just like Steve Urkel, till it's all universal. And it harmonizing like proportion to the larger size, and it's dynamic in a high standard, so each degree has a part to price. See, big worlds have little worlds that feed on their velocity, and little worlds have lesser worlds, and so on to viscosity.
What the hell?
Just wow.
In a high standard, so
That fucking part right there is crazy.
Till it's all universal and it harmonizes in like proportion to the larger size, and it's dynamic in the high standard, so each degree has a part to price. See big worlds and have little worlds that feed on their velocity, and little worlds have lesser worlds, and so on to viscosity. And I think like they
This
say
shit came
like
out
space
back in the
isn't
day, too,
space,
like, well,
but space
10
is
years
like
ago,
is water. And
Yeah.
you know, a liquid can have different viscosities or like thicknesses or like different weights of oil. There's lighter, you know,
Depending on what
looser oil
temperature
to
it is.
thicker,
Yeah.
like
It fits in anything. Wow. Yeah, it just sounds. I mean, this sounds like a younger Lupe too. I'd guess. Let us know in the comments. But this is like 10+ years ago.
like when he
Kinda like
graduated
me.
from Mensa.
Even the Dumb It Down shit. That was like
He was
12 years
valedictorian.
ago, dude.
At the Mensa College that year.
each degree has a part to price. See, big worlds have little worlds that feed on their velocity, and little worlds have lesser worlds, and so on to viscosity. You look just like how I'm a being. Sacred geometry.
Also, no, like when you know you hear people talk about taking like ayahuasca or peyote or anything,
Yeah.
like especially ayahuasca, like they'll go to this geometric realm, and like meet these other people
Yeah.
or these beings that are
DMT and
geometric
shit.
shapes, and like maybe he did, and he's just like, you look just
Gives you a
like
different
how I'm
perspective
gonna
to
be
life.
someday.
Yeah.
Sacred geometry.
In a line, in a line, in a line.
And like he's just
3
like
angels
drawing
in kind
himself.
on time.
Right, and like they say, like angels have like multiple faces, multiple like there's arms, like they like
You've probably seen their geometric.
like
outlines.
cherubim, the ones that can come here and they kind of look like us, and like but then there's like the high level angels, and like they're just like, you know, like a face within a face within, like 3 angels in kind. So like there's 3 beings in one thing on time. They go straight, they don't sign, they, you know, they only live for life, not the pleasure and the lust and the greed and the, you know, all the sins.
The human stuff.
I think anyone can fall for it, because like Lucifer was cast out, and all the demons and hordes, and like they're all going after, you know, we're a want and
Trying to
beyond
overthrow
what
and shit.
beyond
Overthrow
you know
God and shit.
their sign, because they're going after what they want instead of being who they are.
Yeah, they're serving their purpose. Going against it.
Angels and kind on time, go straight, don't sign. You look just like how I'm a being. Sacred geometry. In a line, in a line, in a line, in a line, in a line. Angels and kind on time, go straight, don't sign. The applause of patience to the laws of nature override lies and the laws of nations. Pilgrims bear witness at all the stations. Certain positions overcome traditions. Numbers govern our young religions. Dead levels making plumb decisions. Perpendicular to the undivision. That's bad curricula to the unconditioned. Any love less than unconditioned, it was so under-Christian, it's unrepentant. The physical part of my church amidst the invisible arts of my work. To make gold from garbage is not the alchemical point of this math. The truth be told, it's the pursuit of gold that turns the gold of men into trash. The soul's gold and they turning gold into cash. And your reflection is your connection to more collections of more directions and paths. If your reflection's a mask, then you're reflective of mass. To see yourself, just look at me and split your reflection in half. You look just like how I'm a being. Sacred geometry.
that last verse
This shit's crazy.
about the men and like search for gold and all that.
The truth be told, it's the pursuit of gold that turns
Physical part.
numbers govern our young religions. Dead levels making plumb decisions. Perpendicular to the undivision. That's bad curricula to the unconditioned. Any love less than unconditional is so under-Christian. It's unrepentant. The physical part of my church amidst
Any love that is unconditional is so unchristian that it's unrepentant. Like, you can't repent for that sin. You will always carry that shit. The physical part of my church amidst the invisible parts of my work. I think that's a script right from the Bible.
Garbage is not the chemical point.
Alchemical point. Like alchemy, they say they can turn anything into gold.
Yeah.
Through, manipulation of molecules.
It's not the alchemical point of this math, but truth be told, it's the pursuit of gold that turns the gold of men into trash.
You take
Facts.
trash, alchemy can take trash and turn it into gold. But the pursuit of gold turns the goal of men into trash. Yeah.
You don't care about
The
anything
soul's
else.
gold, and they turning gold into cash. And your reflection is your connection to more collections of more directions and paths.
Reflection is the mass. Then you're reflective of mass. Yeah.
To see yourself, just look at me, then split your reflection in half. Can you like
That shit's fucking
Huh?
ill. That's like
you're only half of what?
that's Michelin star MCing right there. Like writing shit.
Damn. Hell yeah, well said.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah. I mean,
not many people could
how is that
compete with
unheard
that
of?
type
Like,
of shit.
how am I just now hearing the song? You know what I mean?
the invisible arts of my work. To make gold from garbage is not the alchemical point of this math. The truth be told, it's the pursuit of gold that turns the gold of men into trash. The soul's gold and they turning gold into cash. And your reflection is your connection to more collections of more directions and paths. If your reflection's a mask, then you're reflective of mass. To see yourself, just look at me and split your reflection in half. You look just like how I'ma be. Sacred geometry. And line and line and line and line and line. With angels that come on time. Go straight, don't sign. You look just like how I'ma be. Sacred geometry. And line and line.
Uh-huh.
Did you like the video yet? And subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Angels that come on time, go straight, don't sign.
The line of God is in a triangle or in a cross, in like where there's 4 triangles.
Yeah.
4 squares. Because a triangle is a square that is cut in half. So if you know the everything about a triangle, you know everything about its square. And dots and lines is like you plot points within the XY axis of a triangle, and you can find, and then like with like trigonometry and calculus and geometry, you can plot points within a 3D element, all dimensions. You can plot all dimensions, and then you can travel there. Or you can build, like they teach you, like you can landscape with geometry and with calculus and trigonometry, but you can also, like, you would need to know those things to navigate space. Like, if you know how to do all that, you would be able to navigate. It was like a hillbilly vibe in the beginning of it.
Yeah,
Like,
listen,
this is gonna be some
listen how it
dumbed
ends.
down bullshit. Oh, is this the end of it?
about to say that. It kind of sounded like classical shit for a second.
But that was a banjo.
Yeah.
Maybe an acoustic, but it was a couple of banjos.
Crazy.
Man, Lupe Fiasco.
Fourth dimensional astral plane.
Dots and lines.
MC.
He might be even on fifth or sixth dimension.
You know what I'm saying? No, he's crazy. I mean, I'm glad that this person.
I wish I was crazy.
This lyrics by Picasso. It's pretty cool. And you guys have a. You guys requested a certain music video channel too that like does lyrics for artists, and I have to check that out at some point as well.
I just saved the song into my YouTube playlist.
Yeah, it's cool. Either way, like because he's like I said, who can really touch, like writing like that?
There is far and few between.
It's not a lot.
That
of
people.
people.
It's like
It's not a
like
lot. Very, very
sing the
selective.
soul back into a
very elite group of people in the world of hip hop that can even, you know what I mean?
yeah.
They could even compete with. We're out on this one. Thanks for staying with us. If you made it to the 17-minute mark, excuse me, leave a link, little timestamp thing or some shit in the comments.
Say I made it. Yeah, I made it. 17 minutes. And hip hop classical over.
I was thinking we always do, but open my heart.